I am going to talk on some points about the E2 and SN2 reactions. There is always competition. There is always competition between E2 and SN2 reaction. So, topic of today is to discuss on the E2 versus SN2 reaction. As you know that both reactions E2 and SN2 differ in reaction conditions. E2 and SN2 differ in reaction conditions. E2 reaction is favored. E2 reaction is favored when an alkyl halide has hindered alpha carbon that bears halogen atom. And the reacting base is stronger or hindered or larger in size. This is the reaction condition for the E2 reaction. So E2 reaction is favored when an alkyl halide has hindered alpha carbon that bears halogen atom and the reacting base is stronger or hindered or larger in size. On the other hand, SN2 reaction is favored. SN2 reaction is favored when an alkyl halide has unhindered alpha carbon and the reacting base is less stronger, less bulky or unhindered. This is the reaction condition for the SN2 reaction. SN2 reaction is favorable when an alkyl halide has unhindered alpha carbon and the reacting base is less stronger or less bulky or unhindered. In the first case or in E2 reaction, alpha carbon should be hindered and the reacting base is stronger. So this is difference between E2 and the SN2 reaction. Now see a reaction path, how a base reacts on the beta proton and how a base attacks on the alpha carbon. A diagrammatic representation like this. This is substrate, alkyl halide, this is substrate. It carries halogen atom at the alpha carbon, and beside this is the beta carbon. This is the reacting base. This is the base. When it reacts with beta proton, so it is the E2 reaction, and when it reacts with alpha carbon, it is the SN2 reaction. So in SN2 reaction, the attacking base reacts on the alpha carbon atom. For this carbon should be unhindered While in case of E2 reaction, the base reacts with the beta proton and ultimately abstracts it from the beta carbon atom. So the nature of base, it should be stronger. It should be stronger, and in this case, this should be less stronger. It should be less stronger. A stronger base is poor nucleophile. Poor nucleophile. And a weaker base or less stronger base is better nucleophile. Better nucleophile. Since it is better nucleophile, so initiates the nucleophilic substitution reaction bimolecular. Since it is the better nucleophile, therefore initiates the nucleophilic substitution reaction bimolecular by reacting at the alpha carbon atom. And in this case, since it is base is stronger, it means it is poor nucleophile, therefore it reacts with the acid. Therefore this base reacts with the acid, that is the beta proton. So this is point of reference between E2 and the SN2 reaction. Now question is, which one is a stronger base or hindered base, and which one is less stronger or weak base? These some relative basic strength of some bases are of some relative basic strength of some bases or as is as hydroxide ion, it is poor base in comparison to methoxide ion, and this is stronger. Ethoxide ion is stronger than methoxide ion, and further this is isopropoxide ion is stronger than ethoxide ion, and at last this is tertiary butoxide ion is the strongest base. So this is basic strength increasing, basic power increases, your basicity increasing. These are called the larger bases, larger and hindered bases. And these are the smaller bases. Smaller bases. On the other hand, there are some weak bases. The bases weaker than hydroxide ion are the bases weaker than hydroxide ion or hydroxide ion or this is hydroxide ion. This is hydroxide ion is a weak base. No, it is stronger base than cyanide ion, and cyanide ion is stronger than thiohydroxide ion, and it is stronger than azide ion, and lastly it is the acetate ion. This is the relative basic strength. Hydroxide ion is stronger and this acetate ion is weaker. So such bases are useful for the SN2 reactions. Such bases react with 1 degree and 2 degree alkyl halides and produce SN2 product. This is the major product, major, and E2 product, minor. E2 product, minor. So the bases which are weaker than hydroxide ion react with 1 degree and 2 degree alkyl halides and produce SN2 product, the major product, and E2 product, the minor product. But the stronger bases in majority of the cases produces the E2 product as the major product. So on this basis we classify the substrate into 2 parts. This is substrate, alpha carbon, substrate containing alpha carbon, substrate with alpha carbon, unhindered or hindered. The substrate containing alpha carbon, either unhindered or hindered. 2 cases for the substrate. Similarly, 2 cases for the bases. The bases may be hindered or unhindered. Unhindered means smaller in size. Hindered means larger in size. On this basis, there are 4 categories or 4 cases, because substrate are of 2 types. One in which alpha carbon is unhindered, and second in which alpha carbon is hindered. The bases is of 2 types. Base may be smaller in size, that is unhindered base. Base may be hindered or larger in size. So what will happen? This unhindered substrate may react first with this one, and second case it may react with this one. So this is case first, this is case second. In other case, this hindered substrate may be react with unhindered base, so it is the case third. And in another case, this hindered substrate may react with hindered base, so it is case fourth. So there are 4 cases. The first case, unhindered substrate react with unhindered base. In second case, unhindered substrate reacts with hindered base. In third case, hindered substrate react with unhindered base, and in fourth case, the hindered substrate reacts with the hindered base. So there are 4 possibilities of reaction in which sometime E2 is major and sometime SN2 product is major. See with example. So case first, when substrate is unhindered and base is unhindered means smaller in size. When substrate is unhindered and base is unhindered, what happens? See with example. Say I am taking normal butyl bromide. This is N bromobutane. N bromobutane where alpha is unhindered and reacting base is C sodium methoxide in presence of excess of methanol. We get the major product, substitution product CH2O. This is CH3. This is SN2 product major. This is major product plus E2 product, minor product. This is E2 product. This is minor product. Byproduct is NaBr plus methyl alcohol. So now see the consequences. This is unhindered substrate. Alpha position, alpha carbon is unhindered. So the reacting base may attack from the back side, giving SN2 major product. And in other case, it may react with the beta proton. So this is the beta proton. This beta proton is hindered. So this base cannot effectively react with the beta proton. So it gives the minor product. So E2 reaction produces the minor product and the SN2 reaction produces the major product. It means in this case SN2 reaction is dominating. In this case SN2 reaction is dominating. In this case SN2 reaction predominates over E2 reaction. In this case, SN2 reaction predominates over E2 reaction. Now see the case second. Case second, the substrate is unhindered and base is larger in size. So case second, substrate unhindered and base is larger in size. That is hindered base. For example, reaction with the same substrate. The same substrate is N-butyl bromide. This is alpha carbon. Reaction is going to take place with this. So this is the sodium butoxide, CH3 thrice, CH3 thrice COH, potassium butoxide in butanol. The reaction is going to take place in presence of potassium butoxide in presence of butyl alcohol. So this is the larger base, stronger base. So it gives the E2 product as major product. E2 product major and the SN2 product minor. SN2 product minor. This is SN2 product minor. Potassium bromide plus tertiary butyl alcohol, CH3COH. So, due change of base changes the priority of the product. Change of base change of base gives the change in product. When this base is taken, which is larger in size, but the substrate is the same, in this case E2 product is major and SN2 product is minor. So this is competition. By change of base we are changing the product. In case third, now substrate is hindered and base is unhindered. So now case third, substrate is hindered. The substrate is hindered and the base is smaller in size. Base is smaller in size. So for hindered substrate, we should take an example in which alpha carbon is hindered. So the case is CH3, CHBr. This is alpha carbon and this is CH3. This alpha carbon is hindered. Alpha carbon is hindered because it is surrounded by two methyl substituents. So it is the hindered alpha carbon. It is going to react with unhindered base and is smaller in size. So reaction may take place with sodium methoxide in methanol. So base is methoxide and it gives the E2 product major, E2 product major and SN2 product minor. CS2, this is minor, plus NaBr plus CH3OH. This SN2 product minor. This is minor product. The E2 is major because the beta proton is easily available. This is beta proton, this is beta proton, easily available. But in case of SN2 reaction, the bike-side attack by the methoxide base is not possible or hindered. The bike-side attack by the methoxide ion is hindered, so it gives the minor product. So E2 reaction is facilitating because of availability of the beta proton, but SN2 product is minor because attack by methoxide ion from the backside is not well permitted. That's why product is minor. So in second case, in this case E2 reaction predominates over SN2 reaction. So in this case E2 predominates over SN2. In this case E2 predominates over SN2 reaction. So this is the third case. Now fourth case is hindered base and the hindered substrate. Case fourth. When substrate and the base both are hindered. In this case, E2 always predominates over SN2. Take the example, hindered में same example. This is Br. This is hindered one, and the most hindered base you can take like isopropoxide ion. So CH3 twice thrice CO potassium butoxide, and solvent is butanol, tertiary butanol. E2 is predominating. So this is CH3 CH2 E2 reaction major, and CH3 CHC like this. This is SN2. This is minor, base is KBr plus tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. So the larger size of the base cannot attack the alpha carbon from the back side, so it gives the minor product, and this base being stronger in nature can obstruct the beta proton easily because it is at the terminal position. So this is the cases. There are 4 cases in which there is competition between the E2 reaction and the SN2 reaction. Next point is 3-degree alkyl halides always yield the E2 product. 3-degree alkyl halide. Next, 3-degree alkyl halide always yield the E2 product. Always yield the E2 product. In presence, next point is in presence of weaker bases. In presence of bases weaker than hydroxide ion, weaker than hydroxide ion, when react with, in presence of bases weaker than hydroxide ion, the 1 degree and 2 degree alkyl halides always give the SN2 product as the major product. As the major product. For example, in presence of bases weaker than hydroxide ion, the 1 degree and 2 degree alkyl halides always give the SN2 product as the major product. For example, this is CH3, CH25, CHCl, CH3. This is 2-chlorooctane, 2-chlorooctane. When it reacts with potassium cyanide in presence of dimethyl sulfoxide, it yields the SN2 product 5 CHCN CH3 SN2 product major. It is nearly 70% SN2 product and 30% E2 product plus 30% E2 product. that is formation of alkene. You can write the alkene like that: CH3, CH25, CH, CH2. This is the product, E2 product, plus chloride ion, and this is in the form of KCl, plus dimethyl sulfoxide. This is the solvent. Say with other example. Another example is iodine. This is cyclohexane iodide derivative of cyclohexane, or cyclohexyl iodide. In presence of sodium azide, NaNH3, in presence of sodium azide, it gives the SN2 product as the major product. This is sodium azide. Cyclohexyl azide plus NaI, SN2 major product. E2 minor product. One more example, plus E2 minor. One more example, this is 2-bromo-ethane. This is 2-degree alkyl halide, 2-degree alkyl halide. This is 2-bromo-butane propane. When it reacts with acetate ion and acetic acid, in acetic acid it gives 100% SN2 product. This is CH3, CHO, COCH3 plus CH3. This is SN2 product, 100%. SN2 product, this is 100%. One more example, iconide. So this is, here is ethyl group. It is hydrogen. This is methyl, and here is halogen atom. Say it is bromide ion. It is going to react with thiosulfide nucleophile. It is a base. Thiohydroxide, it is the base, weak base. This is the alpha carbon. It attacks from the backside and produces the optically active product. So it will go there. C2H5, this is CH3, this is SH, and this is optically active compound. Optically active, it is 100% SN2 product. SN2 product, and this is the 2-degree alkyl halide. This is 2-degree RX. So these are the examples of reactions where E2 and SN2 reactions remain in competition. This is sufficient for this video. Thank you very much.